reason to lose weight is that an individual ought to lose weight because obesity demonstrates a weak character. Many people are fattists. Even my close friends and respected colleagues may have strong negative gut feelings about the obese. Obese people are strongly criticized and even ridiculed. Obesity is a result of weakness of the will. The obese lack virtues as self-control and discipline, and even disrespect themselves. They are obesing. Fat people often are portrayed in literary works as lazy, slightly foolish, or plain stupid. Even the so-called positive stigmata can be insulting. Fat people are so kind, so comfy, so cheerful. A bit stupid maybe, but in a pleasant way. Moderateness, as being in control of what you eat, is indeed a virtue, even more so in an obesogenic society. It is not necessarily an argument in favor of a frugal lifestyle, but against mindless stuffing. Mindless stuffing implies a lack of enjoyment and of respect for food. People should at least show themselves and their food respect by tasting and enjoying it. Whether it's a Magnum or Queen of Pudding, Sticky Toffee Pudding, Knickerbocker Scone. This argument of controlled enjoyment does not hold for the obese exclusively. Some thin fat persons also stuff themselves. That they don't grow fat may be luck, or thanks to their genetic constitution, or achieved with a little help from a colony of tapeworms. But the character and control argument holds for them as well. It is not always the merit of the thin to be thin. The argument does not imply that all obese people lack control. Some are in control. One can be very disciplined in one area and at the same time unable to resist chocolate. It is very odd how the whole character of an obese person is judged solely by his obesity. And today, since Judgment Day, and the unfortunate obese who cannot hide their sins are an easy target for those who enjoy passing judgment. The obese are further burdened by the perception that taking refuge to operations or pills is the ultimate proof of weakness. They cannot even do it themselves. If a safe and effective pill existed, that would be a wonderful solution for those who want to lose weight, as well as a solution of a big public health problem. And I would certainly buy stocks of the company. Opponents could emphasize that only sheer willpower and suffering and sacrifice are morally acceptable. But I think that help from pills, or for that matter from support groups of supportive friends and family, is not a sign of a weak character. Strength of character can be demonstrated in many ways. Not being obsessed anymore might give persons a lot of energy to pursue other activities far more interesting than losing weight. The third reason to lose weight is that an individual ought to lose weight or to become obese because obesity is ugly. How about beauty and the obese? To quote Alexander McCall Smith from his novel Morality for Beautiful Girls, she was a traditionally built lady, and she did not have to worry about dress size, unlike those poor neurotic people who were always looking in the mirror and thinking they were too big. What was too big anyway? Who was to tell another person what size they should be? It was a form of dictatorship by the thin, and she was not having any of it. If these thin people became any more insistent than the more generously sized people who just have to sit on them. Yes, that would teach them. Even though the aesthetic value of obesity varies between different cultures, in Western societies, thin is the ideal and fatness is ugly. This holds specifically for women, the principal victims of the war against ugliness. Throughout history, women lost weight to look beautiful. Peter Stearns describes how at the turn of the 20th century, obesity belts, electric stimulation chairs, corsets, tonics, and mineral waters claimed to cause weight loss. Madame Bovary, from Flaubert's novel, drank vinegar to blunt the appetite. In the current climate of the aestheticization of health and the moralization of appearance, you have to look good. And good equals healthy. Okay, she is dead, and that is not a very healthy predicament even for a fictional character, pedophilia is very beautiful. The Premier of Russia, the Presidents of France and of the United States all want to appear athletic. Looking good seems to be shorthand for being good. Exceptions granted. Those who do not are stigmatized and sometimes ostracized. Obese people often consider themselves to be unattractive, not surprising, given the monoaesthetic ideal close to, as G.K. Rowling has called it, the walking toothpicks. Their perceived unattractiveness and the aesthetic reward may actually motivate them stronger than the health risks. Is the use of this aesthetic ideal in campaigns defensible, or does it create complicity with further stigmatization? Nobody can escape strong ideals pushed by the media. Images of walking toothpicks should be counterbalanced by images of the non-perfect lot of us, including overweight and obese people. So although the beauty argument may be a motivational tool, there is no duty not to be ugly, and I have very strong reservations about using aesthetic ideals in campaigns.